All right, guys. So let's talk about how to actually set up payments, right? Because we're going to want to eventually be able to accept credit card payments. Where people can either pay by credit card or by PayPal. So let's talk about how to actually do that right now. So we're gonna go to payment gateways here. We're gonna go to add new payment gateway. We're gonna go to Stripe, create Stripe account, right? And we are going to actually just connect one. We'll call this what's up. Create Stripe account, connect with Stripe. And so I added this account that I already have set up. And so if you guys don't have a Stripe account, it's super easy to set one up. Just come into Stripe and go to create account. It'll ask you for like some business details and stuff. Just fill it out honestly. And then once you actually have your Stripe account, you can just literally log in directly from here into your Stripe account with your normal Stripe username and password. And once you've done that, then this integration will show up here. And so let me show you, why that's meaningful. So for example, something with an order page. Let's take a look at this funnel really quick. And we will talk about this more, so don't worry. But see how there's like a little mail thing right here? That means that it's an opt-in form where you can collect emails. There's a little shopping cart right here, which means it's a order page. So watch what happens, right? When we click here, there's 4 tabs, right? When we click here, there's only 3 tabs: overview, automation, and publishing. But on order pages, you see that there's a products tab, right? And so when there's a products tab, that means you can actually accept credit card payments. So we're going to add a product right here really quickly. And we'll call this one, test. It automatically links to our Stripe account that we named What's Up because we're weird. And then we're going to just, put $97 right here, USD, one-time payment. This will appear on your credit card statement, on your customer's credit card statement, alongside your company name that you set in the payment gateway settings. So you can call this like widget or whatever you're selling, and then you can go to create product. And then now, when we actually look at this page right here, we're going to preview it by clicking this little button right here, and we see that automatically it's populated as test. And it's way easier because I already set these funnels up for you guys. Otherwise, you'd have to like put a custom element and it's much more difficult. But I made it as simple as possible for you guys. So you can rename the product. Let's say that we want to name this something else. We just come into product right here, and we call this What's Up, right? Update products. And now when we refresh this page, it's called What's Up. Right? And so it's just that easy. And now when people enter their payment information here, right, their credit card number, it's automatically going to process. And that's such a beautiful thing, being able to accept credit card payments this easily in a pre-built form that's hosted and completely handled by other payment processors, and then from the domain setup that you have in ClickFunnels. So that is a very beautiful thing. Integrating with Stripe is very, 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 very easy. And we just showed you exactly how to do it and how to add a product very, very easily when you actually are on the order page, for example. So that is how you set up collecting payments. Really quickly, let's go over how to actually set up PayPal. So this is inside PayPal, guys. This is a business account for PayPal. Under Tools, we went to All Tools, and we're going to go to PayPal Buttons. PayPal Buttons is pretty intuitive as well. So we are going to create new button. It's actually not that intuitive, but it's kind of intuitive. And the reason that we're doing PayPal, guys, is because people, I'd say, generally spend, I'd say about 40% of our business comes from PayPal, and 60 or maybe 35% of our business comes from PayPal, and 65% comes from credit cards. So it's very important to have both options. We're going to call this widget. We're going to do $97. Shipping. If you have shipping, obviously these are different. If you have a tax rate. And then what we're going to do is save button at PayPal. You can customize advanced features. If you want them, if they cancel their checkout, you can send them to a URL. If they finish their checkout, you can send them to like a thank you page with instructions and things like that. These are a little bit more advanced, so we're not going to talk about this one right now, but we are going to just create this button. Once we create this button, we can do 2 things. Kind of the easiest one is just to copy this particular code right here. And then we're going to go back into ClickFunnels and going to go into the edit page here. And then let's say that we wanted to add a little button here, and we are going to talk about how to do what I'm about to do right now with like elements and things like that. I just wanted to like finish my thought here and add this in. So we're going to go to if we search custom here, and what I did right there is when you want to add a new element, you just press this little plus, and then I just typed in custom, and then we're going to open this up, and then we're going to click in here, open code editor, and paste this in, right? And now we're going to save it. And then when we preview it right here, we see that this is a little PayPal button, and we'd obviously want to add text to it that says specific things. But here we go, $97, and you can now accept payments so quickly and easily inside of a merchant gateway, very, very quickly and very, very easily, using both PayPal and using credit cards. And so let's add a little thing right here that says headline or pay by PayPal and get the exact same product. Right, and this all looks very ugly, but I'm just showing you how quickly it is. Like back in the day, like when you had like a WordPress site, like this was all CSS, and you had a custom code, and if you wanted to change things, you had to move it dynamically to make sure that it fit on like a cell phone screen and like a desktop and all of these different things. And now it's literally like if I want the button over here, I can drag it over here. If I want the button up here, I can drag it right there, and I press save, and I press preview. And now all of a sudden the button's up here, right? It's unbelievably easy, and it's very, very important to understand, just how incredible what ClickFunnels allows us to do is without any type of coding knowledge at all that's necessary. So we're just gonna save this one and preview it, and now the button is right here, and they can pay by PayPal. There is a way to center it and things like that, but we don't need to talk about that right now. But now you can set up, you have Stripe fully integrated, where you can accept a $97 payment straight to your Stripe, and then that will be sent straight to your bank account that you put that information into your Stripe account. Or people can press this little button right here, and they can pay by PayPal, and it's just that easy. And just to again show you one other way to do it. You can also, this is the PayPal code right here. Instead of copying this, you can copy this particular code where it says email. And then let's say that I wanted to, instead of that little weird button, I wanted to actually add a button within PayPal, or excuse me, within ClickFunnels. I can just type in button here, click button, oops, and type in button here, click button. It'll give me a little button right here. I can set the action of it to go to this URL that I just copy and pasted from PayPal right here. And if I set the action of this button to go to this URL, now when people press this button, they will be taken to a PayPal screen. You'll get a notification via PayPal, and then you can ship out whatever the product is or whatever the case may be in that particular case. And so super, super easy. If you want to edit the button text, you can say, "What's up? Buy my stuff," and things like that. And it's super, super easy. If you want to change the button, you just go to themes right here, and we can do a green button. We can do all types of stuff. And we will go through exactly how to do all of this editing and things like that in a few minutes. We just needed to finish setting up the payment gateway. And most people only teach you how to do Stripe, but it is very important to actually use PayPal as well, because it, a large portion of the world is comfortable with PayPal. They've done an incredible job of kind of integrating and establishing brand awareness and favoritism as far as payment processors. So we're going to save this. We're going to go back. And that is how you set up payment processing, both for credit cards and PayPal. So I hope you guys enjoyed that, and let's get to the next.